Do or die for Fargo's Little League team against Team Kansas today.
And to survive, they will have to be the comeback kids, Jahmal.
Yeah, Dan and Kirsten, Fargo Little League fighting for their lives, trying to avoid elimination in the Midwest region, representing Team North Dakota, taking on Team Kansas, trailing by 1 in the bottom of the third. Kate Nelson drives this ball deep to center, and it gets all the way to the wall. Nelson ties the game, and he's going to end up on third with a triple. And as a matter of fact, North Dakota takes a 3-2 lead. But in the sixth, they're down by 1. Dylan Sahlberg hits one to third, and this throw is way high. It's 5-all. Sahlberg ends up on second as the game-winning run. Next batter, Peyton Amsbaugh, down 2 strikes. He drives this into the gap. Sahlberg comes home to score, and Fargo walks it off. They win 6-5, and they'll play Columbia, Missouri tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. on ESPN+. High school football is just over a week away from kicking off in North Dakota, and this year things are different with new classifications. So that means some rivalries are breaking up and new ones are forming. For Fargo South, not much is changing, and that's just how the players like it. The goals are lofty for the players at Fargo South. After a 3-4 season a year ago, they aren't just aiming for the playoffs or a winning record. They're shooting for all the marbles.
Last year we didn't make it to playoffs, and this year I think we're going to go all the way.
It would mean a lot to me because, that's just something that I've dreamed of ever since I was, a little kid. Achieving that goal will be just one step closer to what I want to do, in life.
That road to the top won't be easy. This year, things are different for many schools with the new football classifications. Fargo South will play in the 11A East region along with familiar teams like Fargo North. But on the schedule, they'll face new teams like Bismarck St. Mary's.
I feel like we got a chip on our shoulder playing these guys, and I feel like we got something to prove. So we're going to go out there and give it our all.
That's one kind of exciting thing. We get to play a few new schools on the schedule, but at the same thing, we got to get ourselves ready for, in our camp, what we can do to go kind of compete with those teams.
Even under the new classification, the Bruins keep some of their old rivalries alive. To the players, it means one last battle with their friends.
So we still got the same crosstown rivalry like Davies, and we'll play West Fargo, and people will see that we're still just as good. It's huge because those are the games that you wait for. Like, you got friends over there always talking like they're going to beat you, and it's just a fun time.
To just continue that and to see how we match up against those teams is very exciting.
Being in town, it's definitely something that we relish and enjoy.
South opens its season August 27th against Bismarck St. Mary's. But, guys, we have to give a big shout-out to that Fargo Little League baseball team. They're pulling out the win.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jahmal.
Sports now. Jahmal, the Stars are out for Carson Wentz's charity softball game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Nick. From the 2021 #3 pick Trey Lance to Easton Stick and on and on. The turnout for Wentz's third AO1 Foundation charity softball weekend is phenomenal. Close to 3,000 fans filing in a Newman Outdoor Field tonight for the festivities. The night beginning with the home run derby won by former Bison lineman Zach Johnson, and concludes with Wentz's charity softball game, which helps raise money for Wentz's AO1 Foundation. A game, by the way, tied in extras, a foundation game tied. And Wentz, before mentioning how much it means to bring this event to Fargo.
It's just fun for the community. It's fun for all these Bison fans to see some of these guys from the past and have some fun with it. So doing the football camp the other night, and just being able to, even though it's quick and I'm in and out type of thing, but just to get back here is definitely special for me, and the foundation definitely enjoys it.
Wentz's AO1 Foundation supports 3 initiatives: the Haiti Sports Complex, Thy Kingdom Come food truck, and the Foundation's sports program. And this is Wentz's first time back in Fargo since being traded in the offseason from Philadelphia to Indianapolis. Now, of course, Wentz playing his first 5 seasons in the NFL with the Eagles, winning a Super Bowl in 2018, albeit missing the game with a knee injury. Now, Wentz's offensive coordinator that year, now his head coach in Indianapolis in Frank Reich. A new setting, new targets to throw to, and a new number. Wentz excited about reuniting with his old coach.
Coach Reich and I, we've stayed in touch over the years. I think we just had that level of respect and love for each other, and a strong relationship that I know I was bummed when he left. Getting back to work together, it's just been a couple weeks in the building working together, but you can already feel the excitement that we both have and the way we kind of work and kind of bounce ideas off each other and work together. It's going to be a fun one.
Wentz opens training camp with his new squad next month. Trey Lance back in Fargo for the first time since being drafted 3rd overall by the 49ers in this year's draft. Lance making some good impressions with his new squad. Veteran tight end George Kittle saying Lance, quote, has all the attributes to be a very special quarterback, end quote. Jimmy Garoppolo is the main man in San Fran, but after Lance was drafted, Garoppolo reaching out to Lance and making contact. Lance appreciative of the support he's received from his new team.
He's just an awesome person to spend time around. Obviously, his football knowledge comes, without saying, but the type of person he is and how he carries himself, on and off the field is special. I've been fortunate to be around some, I think, really, really great people. Jimmy's just like it, and that organization is the same exact way. So I just feel, like I said, very blessed and fortunate to be where I am and be able to be a part of something like this.
Rookies report to training camp July 24th. Game 2 between the Redhawks and the Milkmen of Milwaukee. Milwaukee taking this one in close fashion, 11-10. Kevin Krause with a big day at the dish for Fargo Moorhead. 3 hits, 4 runs driven in. Leo Pena, 2 more hits tonight for him. 3 runs driven in on his ledger. But Nick, not enough. They'll have to rebound tomorrow if they want to get a win in the series.
A day for the dairy, Jahmal. Thank you so much.